Welcome back to another episode of Rodeo Adventure. We're down here with Seb and we're going to do a nice little rig rundown on this dude's epic Troopy. We're down here in Beachport, South Australia, and fun fact, where did I meet you, Seb?
Fraser Island, mate.
Fraser Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, met him up in Queensland and you're doing a little lap around Australia.
Yeah, so I left in December last year. Been in the trusty old girl.
Big girl.
Meeting heaps of people, living the dream. Been bloody beautiful.
Yeah, just so happened he was down in SA for the Easter long weekend and we were heading down here to Beachport, so went, why don't you jump with the boys? So should be a good long weekend. But yeah, tell us a bit about your trip around Australia so far, man.
Yeah, so I started up in Queensland and then went straight down the guts in New South Wales and then popped over to Tassie, which was just insane, like the mountains and whatnot there. It's so sick. And then over to SA, which has been
sweet.
Yeah, been bloody beauty.
Yeah, whereabouts are you from before you left?
Sydney, Blue Mountains.
Beautiful area, beautiful area. But tell us a bit about this Troopy, mate. This is looking pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so 1994, 1HZ, straight six, no turbo.
It's just a bit slow.
Just a classic, yeah. Tractors round. Bit of a beauty, goes good. Bought it like 9 months ago.
Yeah, fully kitted
yeah.
out. Yeah, we'll have to do a bit of a walk around and show the ins and outs. But what's been your favourite bit of your lap so far? Where's your favourite spot?
I have to say Fraser Island and Tassie.
Fraser and Tassie. Yeah, definitely.
So far.
Tassie's on the list, don't worry, we'll get down there.
Get into it.
So run us through what's going on up the front here, mate.
Yeah, so the front of the vehicle, when I bought it, had just this bull bar. And that was about it. The grill used to be a black, faded old, like, you know, the old 75 grills. So I
Swapped
the whole front end, headlights, indicators, all that sort of gear. Then we've just got the Dominator standard winch. I don't really use it that much, so
you don't get stuck enough to need it.
Don't get stuck, mate.
Nah, fair enough.
The old girl. And then just got some Nava spotties, 20-inch light bar, and the UHF with the trusty zip tied flagpole.
We had to buy a little sand flag today,
Yeah.
so zip tied that up the front.
That's pretty much it. I added the sun visor on the top there. Just painted it up. I needed to get it properly colour coded, but it'll get there.
And some nice scrub bars as well down the side into some side steps.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And then the side of the vehicle, we've got the alloy rims, which I got from Huntsman product. They're about, I think, like $280 a pop. But I reckon it's worth it because it just stands out and looks pretty cool.
Not too bad for alloys.
Different. Yeah, not too bad.
What about your tyres? What do you got?
We got the Dynapros, they're 33s. I've actually rated them. I reckon they've gone really well on the beach and in the mud, and on the highway they're heaps quiet. So
yeah, sweet. It's stock snorkel or the original Land Cruiser one. Don't mind that logo on the snorkel actually.
Yeah, the original snorkel. I'll upgrade it to a steel snorkel one day to match like the chrome going on, but yeah, that'll.
So when we come down the side here, you built some custom crim safe for the windows.
Yeah, so this was like one of the biggest things that I wanted to do, was be able to be like secure and not have bugs and whatnot and be able to sleep inside. So I bought this crim safe paneling from a warehouse, scribed it to the windows, and then wrapped it in pinch weld and riveted and siliconed it to the car, which has just come up smick. Stoked with it.
You've done pretty much all the work on this rig yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done everything. I didn't put this striping on.
Yeah, I was going to say, how about the old school stripes?
Yeah, I've rated it. It's just something a bit different. Looks cool. I got it from Body Mold Signs in Sydney.
Yeah, they did a good job of it.
Yeah, custom.
Considering
stickers.
It wasn't on the car originally, they've done a pretty good job at making it match the old style of the cruisers.
Yeah. So they designed it for me, and I got them to put this logo on. I reckon it looks pretty neat and
sweet.
Come up smick. Yeah.
You got your little XDM shower awning.
Yeah, that just
use that much.
Out.
What's your shower system at the moment? What do you?
It's a lithium hot water portable system, and you just pull it out. It's battery operated because it's lithium. You sit there, put a bucket down, which you've got on the roof, fill it up with water, run it up, and you got a full hot water system.
Jeez, that's luxury right there.
Yeah, it's bloody amazing.
That's luxury. And when we come around the back, you got nice little Cruiser Company rear bar.
Yeah, this thing, I love it. set me back, but it's worth the money.
Can I ask a rough cost?
It was 3,200 with the double swing arms, all
You
the
got your
tight,
water
like,
and
yeah, the
water and
lights
spare, your bin bag.
all that sort of gear. But it's super strong. I put it on myself. It was really easy to fit.
Yeah, beautiful.
Happy days, yeah.
And then running a drifter Stockton 270, hey?
Yeah, the 270 Orney, I've used it pretty much every day the past 4 months, and it's just gone hard. It's so good. Takes like 2 seconds to set up.
You're making me want a 270 after we put it out last night. It's freestanding, no poles, doesn't need guy ropes.
No.
Just swings around.
Yeah, it's bloody awesome.
Way too convenient.
And it's got lights and whatnot, just zip tied to it, and you flick the switch and it's happy days.
100%. I guess you need the convenience, hey, traveling around full time. You don't really want to be stuffing around with crappy setups.
Everything on this build's just been like designed to be simplicity, quick and effective. That's like the point.
How about the roof? What's going on upstairs?
So up on the roof, we've just got 2 gas bottles, and then in that box I keep like my wetty, fire pit, just stuff you don't really want in the car. And then we've got the 2 surfboards up there. Recently snapped the
Sorry,
foamy.
give us the story on that one.
Oh, I was just learning, like, cause I've just been learning pretty much to surf, and I was finally getting somewhere, and then this like sort of 6 foot looking wave pulled up, and then here I am thinking I'm bloody hero. Jump on, and it just nosedives straight into the sandbank, and I land on top of it, and it just snapped in half.
Was that down in Streaky Bay way?
That was in Streaky Bay, yeah, on the beach there.
Well, how about you? We open up the back here.
Yeah. So I built all this myself over the course of lockdown last year. Worked out pretty good. I got this car like the day of lockdown, so in Sydney we were shut down for 4 months, so I pretty much spent 4 months in the back of this thing. We've got I bought this drawer, bolted it down, and then built everything around it. So we've got the just kitchen stuff, whatnot, slide out table, slide out chopping board, all that sort of gear. I'll just keep my chairs and cooktop and all that down in there. Then we've got the fold down table. That's where I cook, and then I run a 3 meter gas lead up, so I don't have to take it off my roof, which is pretty convenient.
Hold on, I think you got all these signatures here. Who's this? Ben and Charlotte Fraser.
Oi, look at that.
Oh, right at the top there, mate.
Yeah, these are all the legends I've met in the past 4 months.
That's sick. That's an awesome idea, having a little signboard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Met heaps of cool people. It's been sick.
You're running your big Waco dual zone.
So we've got the Waco 75 litre fridge freezer, and
which
then,
just kicked in the second you touched it.
yeah. And then I've got underneath my wardrobe in there, so I'll jump in. But underneath here, we've got a 100 amp hour lithium battery, which has actually been so good. It's I've left the fridge running for probably 4 days without having to set up a solar panel, whatnot. It's been great. Then this is the control board for it, and you just tap it and it lights up and it tells you volts, amps, percentages, all that, which is pretty cool. Wardrobe, all the clothes and gear and whatnot. Then this thing's just got nooks and crannies everywhere. Under here I've got rock climbing gear, hiking gear, all sorts of bits and pieces. I've obviously got the desk built in there, all my food and whatnot. I just stuff the pillows in here when I'm driving and everything stays still, which is pretty cool. Fishing rods stay up here, they just sit there, it's pretty cool. Then under here, we've got the compressor. So that's fully wired up to the switch down here. I think it's this one. Which you literally just plug the hose in and run it and fill up your tyres and whatnot. It's super convenient and easy. And then there's just spare parts and whatnot back there, which is pretty much sums up the inside. My favourite part about this is obviously that's a bit thin to sleep on, so these just slide out. Shuffle across, and then fold down. You got yourself a full king single. Happy days. So also got to mention the mosaic one of my mates Yandy made for me. Super cool. He does heaps of stuff for lots of people, commissions and whatnot. Then we've got the bamboo roof, which I actually just purchased from Bunnings. It was in a big roll, 15 bucks. Cut it to size and just used tire wire and held it up, and it just gives it a bit of a home aspect. It's pretty cool, pretty chill. And yeah, then we got just basic like curtains, bit of privacy, and that pretty much sums up the back. Yeah, so in the cab there's not too much going on. It's the seats are all in really good condition for the age of the car. It's almost 30 years old, so it's pretty stoked on that. We've got the one stone armrest, which comes in handy so much. I love it. Put your tinnies and whatnot there. Got the VMS inside, quad lock phone holder, heavy duty floor mats, and then top it off with the hand controlled Oricom UHF, which you can just control everything off the remote, which is pretty cool. And that's about it.
So what do you reckon your favourite part of the build's been so far?
Favourite part of the build I reckon is the custom fly screens I made. I'm so stoked on how they turned out, and it's just been a lifesaver. You feel heaps comfy at night and no bugs.
Yeah, especially when you build them yourself. I mean,
yeah,
it's way more satisfying, hey?
Yeah, big time.
But is there anything you wish you didn't do on this build?
One thing I cheaped out on was when I bought the one stone armrest. You can buy a set of 2 for $250 or 1 for $180, and I just bought the one. Stingy as mate, but I don't know, that's about it. I'm pretty stoked with everything else, to be honest. It's a bloody good rig, so. Yeah,
but honestly bro, thank you so much for walking us around your Troopy, because this thing is epic, and
all good.
Second trip with this thing now, and I am so jealous of this awesome setup. Like, to be able to live out the back of your car without even having to really get out of your car is just epic. So thanks for jumping on, and
cheers for the vid.
Cheers brother.
Cheers.